I'm going to head off.
Thank you very much.
So, yeah, no worries.
Thanks for
Enjoy
popping by, Chubstep.
He stole my second place spot. I'm not.
Bastardy. Bastardy.
So now we are jumping into Royal Bear Force's second game of Season 2, which is... No, third game of Season 2, which is against some Skaven, which I'm going to show you now. They've only got one Storm Vermin, the other one, unfortunately, is MNG. They've got one very annoying Gutter Runner with Strip Ball, Wrestle, Tackle, and Leap, and Agility 5. Well, his stat increase is so not fair. 2 Gut Runners, and a very interestingly built thrower.
Well, look, how quickly can I gain some exciting levels to thwart FT next week?
For those of you, can I just... For those of you who are in the chat who are playing Dark Elves, if my stat increase team do survive, I will absolutely be looking to swap them, some of the players, for just regularly built players that are decently skilled. So the likes of Velenik and Killjoy, we could do some trading next season, at the end of the season. Just saying. Who else is in the chat who plays Dark Elves in Rebel? This is Blood Bowl Tactics. Yeah, Big Crunch 2. Oh, Duderino, yes, you. This sounds like collusion. You're allowed to do it in Rebel. In terms of
collude to your little heart's content, can't you?
You can say you might want to trade players. I can put them in market. I can make my intentions known for saying, "Hey, I want to swap some stat increase players for some non-stat increase players, preferably with guard."
By the way, did you notice the good-spirited way in which Chubstep accepted adversity just then, Andrew?
Mm.
Did you notice that?
I did. I need to go back and rewatch that.
Yes. Thank you, Chubstep.
You're right, Duderino, you don't. However, I'm on offense. Brilliant. Thank you, Hellboy. But if the Dark Elf coaches, for example, thought about it, whereas because you have to start planning for the close season at like match day sort of 7-8, don't you? If you don't, then you won't. Right, what we got?
So what's this? What's this? What's this?
What is this? This is... I say Rebel, I don't mean Rebel. What do I mean? What do I mean?
Blood Bowl Tactics.
Blood Bowl Tactics, yeah, that's what I meant.
It's a very long season, this, isn't it?
No, it's just had it. It's just had an off season.
I thought you were ducking out of this, or did you change your mind?
No, not this one.
Changed your mind.
Yeah, it must have.
Well, you're in OCC, this, Rebel,
And UKBL.
and UK Bubble.
Where's that annoying Gutter Runner? Hidden over there.
I do remember the team, Killjoy. Yes, I do remember the team. Oh, Mipper. I haven't seen Mipper for a bit. What's Mipper doing on? Sugary chip. There we go. Oh, you've got an Aratark as well. There's a Christmas break up on D5. I think OCC used to take a Christmas break, or at least Christmas week was a double match day week. because I was on holiday, I was like had a bit more time to play. That yeah, sure, there's Christmas Day and then it's out Boxing Day down the pub and all that sort of stuff. But over the course of the entire week, I actually had more time rather than less. Stuff going on in the background. I don't.
There was indeed, yes. Eva just came in and talked about stuff. Right. Let's pick this up.
Do you take Frenzy on that bow? That's the double, isn't it, Frenzy?
Yeah. Double, sadly.
Should be a strength skill, Frenzy, shouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm kind of glad it isn't, because otherwise, that would.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cold.
Little shiver. I think it's because I went to the front door. Stood at the front door for a moment. For a moment or two, talking to the post chap.
Oh, okay. Let's have you there. You there. And the bear can hit this. Come on, bear.
Jumpy Jim, good morning.
Well, removal.
Girdley says, what did you buy Ava for Christmas? He needs some inspiration. Are you buying Ava a Christmas present as well, Girdley?
Yeah. She likes all manner of stuff, really.
I got her a one-way ticket to Brazil. She seemed very pleased with it.
Is this CCL or League? This is a league. Yeah, this is a League, Jim. So don't worry. This is not against some of your potential opposition. It's Blood Bowl Tic Tacs, yeah. I don't know what I'm going to buy, to be honest. I haven't really thought about it.
New ironing board?
She likes the old one.
Hoover?
Yeah, we could get a Hoover. But we are trying to buy a new house. And it's quite expensive, a new house. So, maybe all our Christmases will come at once.
I'm thinking that you're dragging your feet about this.
What, buying a house?
No, you are completely in a position to do it. So you're just dragging it. Well, where's the for sale sign?
Yeah, we haven't done that bit yet. I mean, we will. I just haven't done it yet.
Right after I finish the race guides. She doesn't watch the show enough to know that this is going to be a real problem for her home moving dreams. Don't tell her. Let her still hope. If you do get a new house, though, I'm going to learn a new way home. That's going to be a challenge, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that, if I'm honest. Yeah.
So there, Chubs ups. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, Chubbs. Thank you.
Ah, a new crumpet toaster.
It's not a bad shout, that, actually. She could do with a new one of those.
Well, we get one in the new kitchen that you've got a fitted crumpet, like a range.
A range toaster.
Yeah, it's like a sort of 2 meters wide, double toasting facility, massive big waffle line on it as well. Yeah, I can see it now. Be a few grand that though, mate.
Yeah. Not a bad shout though, actually.
Oh, now here's a question for Killjoy.
Yeah.
Probably only Killjoy would be interested in this. So, I'll type it. So,
how? Let's do this.
that's the question at the moment. We're thinking, Killjoy. That's the question at the moment. What do you reckon? With the commensurate centre and surrounds. Pretty direct competitors. I think I'm going to save a couple of grand and go for this. Drive them. That's the plan.
This might be a bit aggressive, actually.
Things with Skavens, it can all go horribly wrong as they can seize upon any opportunity, any chance.
Yeah, what I mean is too aggressive from me, not from him.
Which ones, Killjoy? Because they're all different. Were you Q300s or LS50s or? Because those ones are brand new with like 1,400 improvements, etc. Or different components from the predecessor. And the predecessors were quite good. So yes, I will go and find out when I'm nearer the time.
Jim, I always thought that it'd be a good idea to just try Kislev out in a league format, because league teams play out quite a bit differently, certainly in my mind, to non-league teams, because league teams are effectively immortal, whereas the CCL, you've got 30, 40 games maybe of development, and not all teams make it through that development cycle to where you'd want. A lot of the strength teams, for example, really would like to play 60, 70 games. Right, well, he's coming in straight away, no messing.
That's surprising, Killjoy, because I haven't heard them, but the reviews are effusive. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, Mippy, you've knocked over by a rat. The odd strip ball.
Oh, he was always likely to get the ball off me, but what this has done is it means he's committed the rat straight away.
It does now. Have you got a tackle killer blitzer anywhere?
No.
No. Is this a very new team?
10 games?
Yeah. A bunch of these died then, because there's nobody who's any good.
Yeah.
Apart from the bear.
Well, it's the team. We played this last week, and I said, start of the game, oh yeah, someone dies every week. And we played the Norse, if you were here.
Didn't you have an impressive blitzer?
No. He's just rolled a strength increase. So we got a strength 4 blitzer. But
you need a mighty blow Pyleon tackly sort of one.
Yeah. But then what happened was what did happen after that, actually? Oh yeah, 3 players died. So this week we've got 3 loners. Which is a shame. How do I think Kislev in terms of bad teams? Oh, Kislev I think are very competitive once they've played some games. I think they start off exceptionally weak and then just get better.
Yeah, but that's also an award-winning speaker you cite in there as well, Killjoy. So yeah, I guess a lot of these sort of things come in as to sort of personal preference. Yeah, until you go and try them out, you don't know for sure, do you? A lot of it depends what you marry them up with, and do they complement each other there well.
Okay. Bear has got a block. I want to pile on there. No. Right, we're going to try and surf the gutter runner. The downside is I've got to roll a little bit of dice to do it. In fact, I don't think we can actually do it, can we? We can go hit. No, we can't. So I need to hit it. Can we actually surf the gutter runner? I don't think we can. So I put it there. No, can't be done. Alright, let's hit it with tackle then. And we'll put diving tackle in here, I think. Ooh.
So didn't like the LS50s. Oh no. And that concludes Hi-Fi Corner for today.
Well, that also concludes I'm 1-0 down.
Oh dearie dear. Oh dearie dear. Is this the last one today? As I've got to take Mummy shopping this afternoon.
Well, as everyone wants to go and do other stuff, yeah. Everyone's whinging at me for going and doing other things as well.
Well, I'm back around tomorrow for the start of the show. We want to shuffle things backwards half an hour, otherwise we'll be my game's 2 hours after you've started your previous one. Though we could do that and you could just take 2 hours. That sometimes happens. Leave as is, I suppose. But I will be around tomorrow from the whole show.
Oh, we should just fucking scored. Wasting fucking about.
Damn it. Last typho question. What amp did you listen at the R3 with, Killjoy? Because as you probably guessed from my description there, I'm a bit compromisey that the Arcam receiver probably not as good as a dedicated stereo amplifier for just the music, but they do a better one, but it's another $2,000, and or you've got basically the same thing, but it's a Class G amplifier section rather than Class D, whilst undoubtedly better. Hell of an increase for what's a very similar thing. It's very itchy sounding. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
It's all ruined again now, isn't it?
No, I'm just really tired.
Thank you, Killjoy. Oh, I've not heard of that before. What have I done at ISX? Look. See what price that's like in the UK. Okay, so it's a 2,600 bucks amp. Oh no, it's nearly £4,000. Wow. Only 50 watts though. A bit light for £4,000. Quite like the Luxman one for that kind of money, just for fun. But I figure though, if you're going for you know, a pair of floor standers, you're halfway there to surround system, and I'd probably use that more even than the stereo. So, hence the compromise. What my original plan was, going with Class A amplification and much bigger speakers, but the room's too small. So I've gone for Lila. Anyway. I like both, Killjoy, because watching movies on a big ass telly with, you know, 5.1 surround, or in fact this will actually be 5.2.1, because I'll probably get some up firing Atmos speakers. Is bloody impressive. I mean, Andy, you remember going to that hi-fi shop and watching that bit of Batman on the cinema thing. So sound-wise, it's that's the sort of, it's that kind of level that I'm looking at getting. It was kind of like, wow, you know, it wasn't just, oh, that's quite good. It was like, wow.
Yeah, it was very good.
So I like both. I mean, sure, if it was money no object, I'd have 2 separate rooms with 2 separate sets of gear. But money is not no object. I don't have 2 separate rooms with, so, you know, compromise and all that.
Hooray!
Diving catch doing the thing. Did it actually? Where did it land? On him or next to him?
I didn't see, actually.
Doesn't diving catch give you +1 to catch anyway? Or am I misremembering that?
I don't know whether they changed it round again or not, but it used to.
Hang on. Let's have a look. Yep, it does. So diving catch if it... Ah, from an accurate pass. Only from an accurate pass. Yeah. I've just run the tooltip. Well, Killjoy, honestly, with all the planning permission bollocks, I'm kind of pushing it. The actual room all this is going in is going to be 2.8 by 3.6 meters, which is really a little bit on the slight side. So I'm even thinking about dropping the speaker size down a level. Just because will the bigger ones even sound half decent in such a modest sized room? Don't know yet. Don't know yet.
Go on, Bear. Finish him.
Oh.
I didn't didn't quite mean finish him.
Dear.
Well.
Got one.
Fatality.
It's worse than that. He's dead, Jim. He's not going to walk that off.
No.
Was he expensive?
No, it's a line rat.
Yeah, Malasatra's point out. You should say that more often. It certainly seemed to help. Did anybody else show remote interest in Hi-Fi Corner? They really didn't, did they? What's happened to the audience figures? Suddenly the audience has plummeted. Nobody likes the Kislev Stanley.
No, would appear not.
I know, right?
I think you can get me. No, I was just checking. I was like, have I massively miscounted? No.
Because I was talking about Hi-Fi. Hi-Fi Corner's traditional. We do it every now and then. Fine.
CCL is where it's at. Rebel, actually, is probably the most popular thing we do.
It is actually, probably, yeah.
Actually, in terms of
It's close.
overall popularity, it would be Champion Ladder finals, like playoffs games, followed by Rebels finals playoff games, followed by probably regular season Rebel, then regular season CCL, then everything else. But there's not a million miles in it, though.
Least popular thing we do, my games.
Yeah.
Not fair.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm best.
You never lose.
Invincible.
Woodard, I think I'm going to do.
Thank you, Duke.
At least there's 500 miles in it. Well, quite. We can always walk that far, can't we?
And good to see you again, Duca. We always refer to you whenever the crowd do anything. How are you doing, old son?
Oh my
Welcome
God!
back.
Oh my God!
Thank you,
He's
Mackie.
back. Duca is actually literally something of a living legend.
He's a busy man.
Well, controlling the ultras. It's lovely to have him back. My God, he's one of the originals.
One of our very first early days viewers. But that we were streaming during the day on weekdays, to be fair.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
We're fine, Duca. The regular streams, and I don't know if this fits in with your lifestyle these days, but this one, so Saturday morning, Sunday tea time until a good few hours, and then Tuesday evening. That I often don't make that because of work. Oh, I've just got an email saying Royal Mail delivered your item. I know. The doorbell rang. I spoke to the bloke. He gave me the parcel.
Oh, well, to be honest, you're lucky. You're lucky you got that text message.
Bit unnecessary.
Well, do we want to make this 2 dice? I don't think so.
Our games are in Rebel Blackburn, but even though they're in Rebel, folks don't like them.
I like him.
Geograph, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the programme.
There we go.
Yeah, we can expect a thrown rock next kick-off, can't we? Well, there's that in the surfing.
Yep.
Oh, Skurametso's a pal of Geograph's. Skurametso's a top bloke and designed many of the artwork that you see on the show. Are you also in the sophisticated end of the United States, in sort of the New England area? Brings a touch of class to the show. Boston, marvelous.
Cheeky go for it there. Whoops.
Ray Donovan was from Boston. I quite like that TV show. Liev Schreiber and all that. Very good. Yeah. And also the Funky Bunch were from Boston, weren't they? I think.
I like it when you go off on these tangential things that I've got no idea what you're talking about.
Well, the Funky Bunch were Marky Mark's band when he was in a boy band before he became an A-list actor. And Ray Donovan's a popular television show.
He sounds popular.
It's pretty popular. Kind of Atlantic type thing, or it might be Sky One, can't remember.
I'll put the bear on the line of scrimmage.
Well, welcome to the programme, Shirgarath. It's very nice to make your acquaintance. And Skuro, thank you for bringing along a pal. That's very, very good of you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Cold as well. Believe actress is the approved terminology. But Marky Mark isn't an actress, though, is he?
He got mentioned in an Eminem song, and I never knew who Eminem was talking about. I still don't really know, but is that the same Marky Mark?
Mark Wahlberg. God. Hazlitt. Seriously, Blackburn. I think there's probably only you, me, and maybe 3 others that are going to know what the hell you're talking about. What's the difference between corned beef and Hazlitt, by the way? Because they seem bloody similar.
I've no idea.
I wasn't asking you. I wouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know that. I would, actually, but I wasn't actually then.
Okay, don't do that.
So, the difference between corned beef and Hazlitt.
One's full of corn, I guess.
Has Andy seen Boogie Nights? Probably not. No, corned beef, I don't think has corn. You know, it's corned beef. That sort of mushed up beef comes in tins.
Ugh.
No, corned beef is actually quite nice.
Ugh. Full of something.
Quite good making sandwiches. Oh, another.
I like corned beef actually.
Of corned beef is slice it thinly, pop it on toast, and then bake beans on top of that. So corned beef on beans on corned beef on toast is very good. It's a bit like the inside of a pork pie, slightly less fatty than the inside of a pork pie, but you're along the right lines, yeah. Right, I'm gonna have to find out now. Let's research this. What is the difference between corned beef and Hazlitt? Whoops. Difference between corned beef and
Do we all like pork pies? I'm not sure. Andy's ever seen Star Wars. I've seen Star Wars a lot. And if you talk about scripted quotes out of Star Wars, I'm your man. I can quote all 3 of the original Star Wars films.
Right, Hazlitt. Right. Hazlitt's made of pork meatloaf with herbs. Originally from Lincolnshire. Right, so that's pork meatloaf with herbs, whereas corned beef is. I mean, I've had both of these things, so I know what they are in terms of using them, but exactly how they're made. Corned beef, however, is salt-cured beef. Made with large grains of rock salt and mushed up, basically.
What's his hit-up line? Use the Force.
There you go. All right. Basically the same thing, but one's pork, one's beef. There you are. Hazlitt. Maybe pork. Pork pies. Yeah, pork pie's pretty good. I mean, I know this sounds a crazy question. Often when you think of pork pies, you think of picnics, cold pie, and that. But you know,
Far
you
too much
bake,
pastry.
bake a pork pie, and
Do you not always get worried? I always think they've got too much pastry on them.
a pork pie. Well, it depends which sort of pork pie you
Is
got.
it-
There's pork pies and pork pies.
Yeah, we could have orc pie, couldn't we? If I was playing orcs.
No, that's a bit of confusion there from Sheargarth. No, pork pie, mate.
Full of pork.
Though I get where the ambiguity's crept in. Duke has said, have you ever wondered where the bodies go after a stadium riot? Good point, well made, mate.
Pork pie is just bad for you, though, because it's full of pastry.
Oh, they're all bad for you. Well, exactly. Melton Mowbray pork pies. Now, Melton Mowbray is yards away from where we both live and does make some pretty good pork pies. I do enjoy pork pie, though I wouldn't recommend eating it on a regular basis. Gruff prefers a Scotch egg. There's a lot of similarity, though, mate, between the two, isn't there, really?
One's full of egg, though.
Well, you can get egg in pork pie as well. Social pork pies aren't bad for you, says Scurro. Now, why not? I mean, I must admit, it's been a long time since I've had either. Oh, right, like social smoking. Yeah, good point. Yeah, fair enough. So, yeah, okay, so I'm a social pork pie sort of chap. Yeah, I suppose. Oh, if he's just had his first taste of this year's Christmas coffee blend. What sort of coffee have you got there, FD? I do like coffee. Kushar's saying, can you pronounce Yuk Yasem Chuv Datinek? Shouldn't that be Niet Yasem Chuv Datinek, by the way? You see what I did there?
No. Are you correcting people's pronunciations?
No. I think what Kuchar's just written is, Luke, I am your father, whereas I corrected him to say, Niet Yasem Chuv Datinek. What language are we learning, by the way, Kuchar?
Oh, acrylic.
It's not acrylic, though, is it? Because otherwise it would be an acrylic. And that isn't. Check, see? Thank you, Kuchar. So no, it's no, I am your father. It's not Luke, I am your father. It doesn't say we've covered this already.
I am your father, Luke.
Say.
Imagine if he did say, I am your father, Luke.
All right, I've imagined it. And
Well, it'd be strange, wouldn't it? Let's go that way.
oh no, this was a lengthy debate on the other show earlier on this about a week, 10 days ago maybe, where there was a minority of opinion that Darth Vader's iconic line towards the end of Return of the Jedi, Empire Strikes Back, is Luke, I am your father, which I said he doesn't say. He says, no, I am your father.
So everyone's get it wrong, don't they? Everyone gets it wrong.
Well, you did. You argued like hell it was Luke,
Didn't?
I'm your father. You did.
I didn't.
Look, these things are recorded.
So's this. I didn't. I am not your father, Luke.
Politics.
Well, actually, to be fair, there's quite a few openings potentially right now in politics. Certainly in Germany.
Why?
Because the Germans are getting rid of a lot of their politicians right now. And here's a stat for you. Here's a fact. not off my pad. The Conservative Party in Britain is the longest standing political party.
Jolly good.
Yeah, just thought I'd say that. I do like the... I can't do the same book of facts. People have been here from the start. They won't enjoy getting the same fact twice in a day.
Just don't say it.
Right.
What was King Casimir III of Poland's favourite
just
soup?
Really?
And neither of you thought to intercept that, no?
No.
Right, how about Sugary Chip? Bring him down.
Good lad.
Bring him down.
Down. Down, Sugary.
Dukas says came for hi-fi stayed for hi-fi corner, left because of the politics. Anti-Eurobone, hello mate. Kutcher says Zunk in Czech version. He said it like this. So what can I say? Oh right.
So what he's saying is in the Czech version he did say it like that.
Exactly that, Sheargarth. That is exactly that. Luke, excessive whinging. What's amazing is that you haven't used the Luke's reaction to the news that Darth Vader is indeed his father. Why you haven't used that as your reaction to basically half the dice you roll?
What do you mean?
Well,
Oh
where
shit!
He basically goes.
Oh shit!
That
Fatality.
and then falls off the big aerial thing. Yes, like Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings, very good.
Yeah, I like Lord of the Rings too.
Bear's on fire.
Oh, I've used my reroll. No.
Ooh. I know, Kid Crest, spoiler alert. Oh, got one.
Interrat has been ratted.
So, yes, the excessive whinging bit that Luke does upon learning the news of his parent.
I don't think he whinges actually. I think he's quite cheery about it.
What? No, he does. Hang on. Again, another iconic moment in cinema where he basically goes, "Wah!" and then lets go of the...
Yeah, why does he do that, by the way? And falling once he gets to free fall speed, right? Once he hits free fall speed, there's a bit of a problem with that because he's hit free fall and then all of a sudden he gets sucked in like, by a little tube. Like that's quite difficult to do at 20 or 30 miles an hour. 125 mile an hour, probably very difficult.
There you go. It's a massively popular meme. There's a million meme things created about him going, yeah.
Oh yeah, so there is.
Yeah, see. Skuro says it's the Force. That's similar to what Chubstep's Flesh Golem Gonzo runs on, I think. That or Geocells. No, McNugget's got a working theory. Are you in fact Luke? Prone to being a bit moany, has a sister. Facts are mounting up, Andy.
No, that's impossible. I don't think the facts are mounting up. I think we're okay.
Do you have an aunt and uncle?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a hyper-intelligent friend and companion who's fluent in over 6 million languages?
Six million forms of communication, actually, but no.
Right, there's one.
What's the communication? Did you communicate with me then?
Tuco's Chewy. Well, it was a form of communication. It was sign language.
I actually missed it because I was on a different tab. I bet you swore at me.
I did not.
But you did.
I didn't say anything.
Did you know R2D2 was actually the most censored person ever to appear on film? He was so rude they bleeped out absolutely everything he said. Oh, it's weird, wasn't it?
The only thing that would make that joke even better is if you said,
No,
after
no,
it.
no Emming.
I was thinking the same thing, Super. If only we had a tumbleweed emote right up there.
That's a shit joke. No, do that again.
Oh, Watrix, I meant to say when you arrived earlier, Sustroming Tak.
Oh, maybe.
Ah, indeed, IKEA Volvo. Well, I don't actually know that many words, so I just have to use the few I know in possibly ambiguous contexts, Steve. If somebody, for example, buys a round of drinks, you'll raise them all and go, snus. Clink your glasses together.
Oh shit, it's 1-1.
Skål, yes. Actually, I did know that.
I don't know if it is Swedish. What's the, it's like an anisidi type drink they've got out there. That's very nice. I don't know if it's
Pernod.
Swedish though. Oh, I don't know. Very nice.
Watrix, not only am I aware of snus, I've actually had snus. Robbo gave me some in Nottingham when we were drinking lager at the tabletop. Well, the evening before the tabletop. So yes, I've had snus, and in fact, also when I was in, was it Malmo? At an office depot warehouse, the warehouse manager who was hosting us for the day had some snus, and I said, "Oh, what's that all about?" And he went, "Here you go. Do you want some?" So I've had snus twice. Watrix, are you coming to the UK Bubble Tabletop? Oh, hang on. No, it's the NAF Championship I go to in Nottingham.
It is, yeah.
Snooze. Snooze.
He slipped over.
Snooze. Snooze. Snooze.
What about snooze?
Snooze.
Snooze.
No, it's one you. Snooze. Fellaini.
Yeah.
Snooze.
Snooze.
Muller. Muller. Speaking of which, I've seen Muller for a bit. Have you?
No.
He's all right. Watrix, are you aware of the whereabouts and well-being of Muller? Have you seen him at all? Out and about in Sweden, which is a massive place, and so you probably won't have. Muller. Hang on, spelt thus.
I saw him streaming the other day.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Snooze. I'm saying
Right.
it too fast.
We're gonna blitz.
Snooze. 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 Fellaini's got a cup of tea. I was thinking about, do I want a really lovely coffee? Do I?
Possibly.
We'll say hello to Muller for us. I don't bump into him much recently. And as with Duca, Muir was one of our very, very original regular viewers, which is not that long ago, I suppose, for being sentimental about it. But, you know, back at the start. Snooze. Yeah, but I'm not holding anything, so I wouldn't have a pinky in the air. Pinky in the air is if you've got a cup of tea, I suppose. A China cup of tea, not one of these, because you need all your fingers for... Oh, he didn't die. Bloody hell, that one survived. Wrecked. What's happened? You alright? Nobody kills him. What temperature is it outside? It feels 2 degrees. 2 degrees. What the hell?
Just put you
It's
there.
just reflection, Duca. Yes, but I'm saying it's uncannily nippy for early December, Matto. Because January's normally the coldest month, isn't it? I'm not surprised it's cold. It's the degree of coldness. Yeah, well, it's no, still reckons it's 2 down at the nearest weather centre to Leicester. Ever. Well, this isn't north. This is middle, where we are, Orientis. Middle. Now, is this going to be okay? Chances of retrieving the ball from the little rats.
Difficult.
Trixie. Well, nobody's got any tackle, which is annoying.
No, not in range.
That's true, Matto. Midlands, the west is the most depressed bit. Yeah, fair play. Though the temperature varies fairly significantly during the course of a day, I've noticed, by having a phone on which to that tells you. Yeah. Woodard, that's frightfully witty. Frightfully a scientist joke there, my friend. Well done. Frightfully good. Andy just dumbfounded. It's alright, don't worry. I'd not heard that before. It works written down, doesn't it? It's not like really a verbal joke, that one. Does Andy have a push play?
Doesn't need it.
Well, you can reach him anyway.
Yeah.
But it's the can we do the go for it and knock the bugger over? But you will need a lot of Sandy dodges, leaps. How you feel doing? Really? Yeah, but you wouldn't say 0 degrees C, or you'd say 0 or 0. You wouldn't say 0. So that's why it works very well written down.
Right, good luck.
Jumpy up, does a thing, fully over. What? Come on.
Got him.
Yay, good enough.
Properly
Oh,
got him.
got one. Who is this star player? Oh, proper got him. He's broken him.
He is dead.
He is dead.
Yeah.
Aratark, what have you done?
Oh dear. Well, he's caught it.
Oh, you're right. It doesn't have degrees, does it? Well, Aratark's man of the match, man of the season performance. This. That's turned out all right, isn't it?
He's done well there.
The lad's done well there. He'll be pleased with that. He'll be pleased with that. He's done well there. Pleased with that.
Put you there. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Well,
5, 6.
I was going to say Killjoy doing a cracking job, but it's not. It's wrecked, isn't it?
Yeah.
Still reeling from the news that Killjoy's dad didn't like KFLS 50s. I'm really fond of those. Really like those. I mean, they were on, like, you know, ideal stands and away from walls and all that kind of stuff, right? It was just straight up in the best possible environment. Just didn't get on with them. It was part of Hi-Fi Corner about an hour ago. Watrix, we were talking about a sort of speakers that Killjoy's dad's sending back to the shop to exchange for different ones. He didn't like them. KFLS 50s, which are very good. Firetalk says he threw with his gutter from the wrong square. He should have stayed directly behind the other gutter, dodged out the line wrap for a one-die blitz. And even if both down would have worked.
How long ago was that?
Previous turn.
Me?
No. You're talking about Yusengrin, I think. I've gone quiet because I'm thinking, can't remember what he did. I wasn't really paying that close attention. Sorry. Andy probably be able to.
Well, that's what I was trying to work out. I was like, I don't remember it enough. Oh, he's running away.
What's his options for actually getting the ball back off you? Not
None.
lots, is it?
Nope.
Yeah.
None, pretty much. Right. Well, first things first. Let's go move the ball up. Here, hold this. Right. So.
Is Nipper the right elf, by the way?
We're going to go and score on Sugary Chip now. That's the plan.
I thought you were going to say you're going to score with Sugary Chip. I thought, well, as long as you buy him dinner first, and you treat him nice.
I want to score with Sugary Chip.
I did that last week, Yeoman. Though that wasn't so much forgetting. It was I was playing against Bretonians and I'd turned off basic skills. I'd got earned only skills on, and I had just forgot to check what player was actually what, as they all look a bit alike, don't they? The Bretonians walked right into that. Was it a Bretonian or was it a Kislev? Must have been a Kislev. Because Bretonians don't with it. Yeah, it was the Kislevs, that was it. Was it a draw, that game? I think. Was that a draw? Did I draw?
I can't. No, you won. Because you beat the crap out of him.
Yay! Well, we're invincible, them Orcs. I can't remember.
Yeah, no, you properly beat the crap out of him.
remember where on the pitch it happened. As we were looking at it, it was the top left quadrant along the sideline. Oh, this is all coming together very nicely.
Well,
Are you worried about that gutter runner off to the north? Oh, you know.
I'm just going to go score. So the way I want to sort of play this season out is just go, right, give me a couple of turns and we'll go and score. Give me a couple of turns, go score. Because
win all the games.
Well, if we win the games, great. And if we don't win all the games, then...
need to develop the boys a bit, because
there's
nobody who's got any ability on this team except to Killjoy's annoyance, wrecked the bear. Yeah. Donkey 2, no, this is Blood Bowl Tic Tacs League.
The problem with Blood Bowl Tic Tacs, the thing with Blood Bowl Tic Tacs is that the league is very small in comparison to OCC or Rebel.
So you promote very quickly.
Yeah, and so tier 1, I think it's only 3 tiers deep. So, and they don't run particularly long seasons. I think they're only 9 games. So after 18 games, potentially you're in the top tier, versus teams that have played 40, 50, 60 games. Oh, it's 4 tiers. Great. Okay. In that case, I'll be playing 27 games potentially, but it's very well run, very, very well run. So we persevered with it, but it is very hard not. Very hard not to promote out of tier 4. What's it like trying to get out of tier 3? Do you actually then have to start winning the division? Because I'm kind of getting to the opinion that in long league format, they do really well to say if you don't win your division, you don't get auto-promoted. So then, because you know you're going to get people re-rolling and stuff, so that means instead of the top 7 going up, because it might be, I don't know, top 3 go up, then 4 bonus promotions, you might only have top 5 going up, and that would be better.
But the problem is, though, with that, is it's filling up re-rollers in the upper divisions that get people promoted.
Yeah.
It's to fill up the gaps. That's why, not because you want to throw newer teams in amongst developed teams. It's that you need somebody to play in the upper tiers if a bunch of people re-roll. That's one of the things that I don't re-roll very often at all. But then, you know, you get the opposite end of that spectrum where Bevan, that often he'll re-roll a team halfway through a game. In fact, he really gets to game 3 without re-rolling. Do you remember he went on holiday and had to play 3 of his games with his undead, and I won 2 and got 1 draw, levelled up a bunch of players, did a fucking bang-up job. And then he got back, the season ended, and he re-rolled them. And it's like, fucking thanks. So... But Bunny Fecker, the ghoul, was immediately fired. He was one of my purchasers.
Oh, he's going for a 1 turn.
And people say, why did he call him that? It's like, well, look at him. He looks like that's exactly what he's doing.
Poor bunnies.
The rabbit got a lot out of it. Well, they're dirty things, rabbits, aren't they?
They're full of poo. I don't understand why rabbits can't just poo normally.
Normally? What, as opposed to pellets?
No, as in they just poo everywhere all the time.
Pellets?
Yes. Horrible. If I was playing Nurgle in a long league format, I think I'd just go block guard. It'd be first. I'd probably go block guard, block mighty blow. Probably. But it'd depend a little bit on what's going on with the team and all that sort of fun stuff. This is brave. Oh, he's dropped it. Oops. He has actually dropped it. Oh dear.
That almost worked then, didn't it?
Nearly.
Well, it was bold, but could have worked. Could have worked.
Yeah.
Well, what's that? That was what, 50-50 to catch it.
Yes.
So he actually, with the re-roll, he had a 75% chance of success there. That's ignoring the whole throw it business. It's the sort of play I'd have done. Tirana says scoring with Alec is the right thing to do, as he's the right elf. I agree.
Yes, he is very much the right elf. Oh, fucking hell.
Gosh. It's a bit harsh, isn't it?
Jesus.
That was Pop Rocks. Not known to be a killer. Now look what's happened. Well done, Pop Rocks. Gosh. Well, it has been rather damaging for the poor ratties, hasn't it?
It has, and I do genuinely feel a bit bad for him.
Oh.
He's had some bum luck.
It's not unusual, though, is it, for rats to have a casualty box like that? In fact, that's pretty standard for rats. It's the fact that they're dead rather than badly hurt is unlucky.
Yeah.
Oh, boink.
I'm not sure I'm going to.
He should probably stay where he is.
He's doing a job.
He is doing a job. Stay where he is. Oh, definitely going for a win. Well, 2-1 up already, going for 3-1.
Yeah.
Yes, in that respect, it's not having 3 dead is unlucky, but the quantity of casualties is normal.
Yeah, it's just what they've been.
The level of casualties is yes. We are in agreement. Yes. That was very good, Street. That was yes, that's very nice. That. No, he's 2-1 up, Skuro. Hence the general cheerfulness and lack of that. See, we've got an new mode. I like that. I'm surprised more people weren't using that in game 1 because, well, you were.
Not happy. Let's go pick it up.
Actually, just thought this would now work, wouldn't it? That looks like you're shooting the assault rifle. Oh, hey, just invented that. We'll have to use that again. That's you with the salty as fuck rifle.
I'm not sure I like being salty as fuck.
What, the NACL 47, the saltiest assault rifle in the world. Whoa, Grindle, steady on. Hey, we can lose that idea. Although, right, now I've got an even... Alright, what about that? Alright.
Actually, no, you go there. And you go there.
That works.
What's that? What's... he's on the chat, yeah.
Cheers, Hellboy. Well, that's a happy coincidence, isn't it?
What is?
The assault rifle can be used in that context.
Oh, for shooting people?
Mm.
Yeah, I like that. Oh dear. Oh dear. Phew. Could have been painful, couldn't it?
Mm.
Let's have you over there. Knocking that out of the game. Oops. Let's have you there. You go there. bear's got a block. Alright, fine. Fine.
Oh, Scurro. Say it ain't so. Well, this is all coming together, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't drop it. No, 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 no.
Catch it.
No, 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 no.
So what I was thinking there was if Mipper had made the pass, and then Aratak would have been able to go score, Aratak would level, then Mipper would be sat on 3 points, and then potentially we turn him over again, and Mipper scores, and we level up Mipper as well.
I don't think I'd have done the pass. I'd have done a handoff.
I know, but then Mipper would have been sat on 2 points. I don't want Mipper on 2 points, I want him on 3 points. It was the greedier play, for sure.
He's not going to have off with that, is he?
Not unless really unlucky things happen. I mean, it might.
A blitzer who's got diving right, so he's not going to nip in and try and nip out again. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, the ball is next to a blitzer, and his other player that's got skills is next to a blitzer.
Yeah, I'll be alright.
Oh my word. Bush Ranger, what on earth's that? Cyclone, thank you very much. Cyclone has just subscribed for the 2nd month in a row. Glad you're enjoying it, Cyclone. Glad you're enjoying it.
Branger Beast gave us that. I've seen that before. That's very good.
There we go. Now go score. There we go. Right, we're in.
Haven't seen Megatron today. Is she asleep?
No, I think she's running ever ragged at the minute.
Oh dear. Cheers. You should go and fetch Megatron.
Oh no.
She always cheers up when she's on the front of the camera. She sort of sits there.
Oh no.
I don't remember seeing a cry on camera. It's just in the background. So for all I know, you've just got an LP with baby crying sounds. The Royal Philharmonic Orchestra do baby crying.
Maybe. No, I don't know where she is actually.
Well, just follow the screaming.
But that just get to the record player.
Not that big a house, is it?
No, because that's where we want to move.
I wonder, is my wife in the East Wing or the West Wing? What, so you can get further away from the screaming and can't hear it?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Thinking about having one of them built in garages. Can't hear a lot through that brick wall, can you?
Well, we've been pondering about. Yeah, you'll get your new house for, or you want to do your improvements so you can put your sound system and stuff in. I want a streaming studio.
Yeah, but a streaming studio, you need a room that's about 2 meters square, and there you go. It's not difficult. Like a box bedroom would more than do it, wouldn't it?
We say that. The box bedroom I've got is quite boxy and it's quite problematic.
Well, because you've got other stuff in it. And you're only using half the room, if that.
Yeah, that's true, actually. I only need my bathroom. But then the green screen isn't always perfect, is it? Do you know, I think I'm hungry.
Bizarrely, that's the first time you've mentioned it all show, and I don't remember seeing you eat anything. I was going to ask if you were sickening for something. You need one of them dumb waiters. That's what you need, Dio.
Well, if only Twitch could make enough money and then we could have that, couldn't we? It'd be lovely.
What, so if all of you could find 9 friends and convince them all to sub, that'd be fine.
Yeah.
The show was 10 times bigger.
Yeah.
Well, look, Scurro's done his part.
He has actually, hasn't he?
Exactly. So we just needed everybody else
To do the same thing.
Exactly. Yeah, we need to be switched to 10 years younger. Bloody 35 years younger, Grindle.
What was you about to say? We need to switch to Fortnite.
Be 10 years younger. Well, for Fortnite streamers, you need to be like 18, don't you?
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, and be female.
Oh, got one. Oh dear. Oh, no. No, I've just killed his thrower as well. I feel really bad for this guy. He's just like had his team obliterated.
Team-ending game, and yours isn't a particularly fighty team, is it?
No, it's not. No, it's not indeed.
Miras Kadu, that's smarter lash. How do you know? How do you know that I'm not awesome at Fortnite? I'm not, but you didn't know that, did you? It's just a guess. Well, folks are going to get sick of Fortnite at some stage, and it'll become yesterday's news. Is it starting to fall off yet, or is it still popular as fuck amongst the kids?
I think what happens to all those sorts of games is they're popular for 6 months to a year, and then that's it. They just completely and utterly die.
Well, everyone was playing PUBG, and then Fortnite just seems to have shoved that to one side. And before that, wasn't it sort of Battlefield, and before that, he had Counter-Strike Go and all that sort of thing.
Yeah. So I mean, they only have a.
I think 6 months is probably too short. I think it's probably longer, but a couple of years. But then I suppose League of Cross and stuff are still pretty popular, aren't they?
Yeah.
But that's my point, Tirana, that eventually somebody will come up with the next thing, and Battle Royales will be yesterday's news. Blizzard's trying to make OWL the biggest at eSport. What was that one that they did that was like Counter-Strike but Warcraft mashed together? What was that called again? You know. Overwatch, that was it. Oh, that's what you meant. I thought Overwatch was a bit sort of has a fan base but not really making a dent on top spot. Well, I mean, 10 years ago, MMOs were where gaming was at. That the whole world needed an MMO. But now, apart from Warcraft being a bit of a shadow of its former self, but still relatively strong, launching a new MMO is not happening, is it?
No.
I don't think our appeal to the mass market is particularly strong, though. I think we are a niche product, if I'm honest.
I think
But then there's loads of 14-year-old kids out there who know nothing about hi-fi. They need to know. They probably haven't decided what their favourite cheese is and have no idea whether Marmite or Vegemite, which is best. Who knows?
That's a good point, actually.
I know, right? And it is annoying that Blood Bowl isn't the most popular thing in the whole wide world. Because if it was, you'd probably be a lot richer.
Yeah. Now, if you go there,
I am a niche product manufacturer.
wait, this was strip ball. I do. No. I get around the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 1, 2. I don't really want it going off field.
No, the point I was making, Calzady, is all the good players, because there'd be big money tournaments. I wasn't implying Andy would be world champion and all would worship at the altar of Andy. That well, I mean, you haven't yet actually won any of the big competitions, just saying. So that wasn't it at all. It would. What I was alluding to is that it would certainly be amongst the pro players, if you like. If there was Blood Bowl Pro, you'd be all right at being a Blood Bowl Pro amongst them. Oh, boink! He's killed that one. No, he's all right. That one. One of the flaws with Blood Bowl as an esport is that the dice factor. That a lot of the successful esports don't have that much of a random element to them.
No, they actively try and remove random element.
Well, it's a difficult sell, having the random elements.
Oh dear. A 1 for the winnings. How about not have a 1? Hey! Ooh. Sugary Chip got the MVP. That went well.
Yay!
So, Sugary Chip got 10. Aratart got 8. Ronnie Juan got 2. So that's 20. 27, 29. It's pretty good, I suppose.
Oh, an MVP goes to a line rat. A loner line rat.
Oh,
Boo.
He's had an awful game. I feel bad for him. That was about as bad as it gets, really, as Skaven.
Well, especially as he wasn't playing against killer dwarves or orcs and chaos or Nurgle or the ones where you particularly go, this is going to hurt. Look at your team and go, ah, be fine there.
Yeah.
So that was deeply unlucky.
Yeah. Oh God. Just rolled a staff again. Yeah, right, why not?
Well, with Kislev plus agility, anybody benefit from that. So that's a yes, please, isn't it?
It is, yeah. So we've got 2 blitzers. One's got agility and one's got strength. It's alright.